I'm going to show you how to get the parameters and the data settings. First, we'll start with the parameters. We hit the power button on, and then we go to the settings button and we just click it one time. And it comes up as P01, and you can go through the list that you have available within your controller. There should be a total of about 10 on this model. Some models it's possible to even have 12. And when it reaches the end, it just goes back. And you can go either up or down. It doesn't matter whether you use the down arrow or the up arrow to get where you want to go. So that's the parameter values. When service is required, we like you to give us both of these numbers. P01 equals 125 degrees Fahrenheit. P02 equals 12 degrees Fahrenheit. And go through the list and give us the values that have been set. These are settable. If you want to change something like P02 is the temperature difference, how cold the water gets before it turns the heat pump back on. So if you want to change that, say to 10, the first thing to do is we want to get both numbers to stop flashing and just get the bottom number to flash. So we'll press settings. Now we can set this temperature and we can move it down 2 degrees. And we want to keep that. Then we press settings again. And that 10 is now locked in. I'm going to change it back. So first I get the bottom number. Whoops. P02. Okay, so I want to get the bottom number to come on and flash, and I'm going to raise it up back to 12. So that completes parameters, which are settings. The next thing we're going to look at is how to get the data, which are measured values. So we're going to exit here, save and exit. We're back to the dormant state, or almost. I think one more touch here would do it. So let me get back to a dormant state for reference. Nothing's really on at this point. First touch of the power button will bring up the blue icons. The next thing we do is touch the settings button and we get the flashing again, and we want to get the bottom number to flash. So we hit the settings button, and while the bottom number is flashing, then we hit the power button, but we hold it down for about 3 to 5 seconds. This will give us access to the measured values. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it always begins with something like A1, and this is the measured value of the water right now. Most of these are temperature values. So let's find A2. It's 73. A3 is 150. A4 is 136. A5 is 73. A6 is 400. A7 is, this is probably an on or off thing, 0 or 1. A8 is 2. And then we're back to the first setting. So that's how you can't change the measured values. They are what they are at the time. And they'll be a little different when it's running than when it's been sitting for a period of time. But since they're temperatures, they're always going to be fluctuating a little bit. So I'm going to exit this, and I do it by hitting settings. And then actually I can just go to power. And one more time and we're completely out. So again, very quickly, power on, settings once, settings twice. While that's flashing, power, hold. That gives you your data numbers. Getting back out is power off.